Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder Path Trading Partners, along with Bob Ichino. So, if you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and comment. Help us keep it growing. Let's see, in the last video, I don't know if a lot of people saw it, it was released on Christmas. We talked about a trendline trade, Ethereum triggered on this return, now running up. First target 762, second target 786. Came back, caught in the rotation zone, still pushing upwards. Other thing we've been asked, is this pattern a double bottom for us? No, it did not fit into our rule set, which have been highly studied due to the extended left side and the shorter right side. We do have very specific rules, and this does not fit in. A lot of people trade it, but then that means the targets become much more less reliable, so we were just looking at it from a trend line perspective. Over on the daily chart, we're moving higher back out of the rotation zone, and you see where the targets from the 4 hour, this second target from the 4 hours, right, also near this 12.5% gain retracement level. So that's going to be a very significant major target. Switching over to IOTA, IOTA did trigger this sloppy double bottom, did not come anywhere close to stopping it out. It would have had to stop out on a close below 273 or a trade through 249, neither of which happened. Now it's up again. We're finally above the rotation zone. Looks like we're getting the first cross. If this does break down, very key support now is at 305. So that's a level we do not want to see it get below. Overhead resistance has still been this 50-period exponential moving average, which is now converging with our GAN level. So about 374 to 376 is critical. If we do get through that, then we're still watching for the next run-up. The next areas you should target is, if you're in something for stop reduction, 406 is going to be key. 428 is another stop reduction zone. Our profit targets don't come in until up here around 492. And then we're going to have some major resistance up around 513, but then the full target would be 540. Let's check in on the daily chart for IOTA. So IOTA, we still have this, the rotation zone is in our favor, but we were below it. So again, this 380 level is going to be key. So I'd say 374 to 380. It really needs to get above that on a closing basis on the 4 hour, then on a sustained basis on the daily before any of these upside targets will play out. Again, if we head down, we don't want to see it get below this 305 level. If it does, the next area you would be targeting would be 274. Finally, over to LITECOIN, which also triggered this sloppy double. Did not get to stop reduction yet, and that target's still in place. It's running into a lot of resistance around this 282 level, so we need to see it get above it. At least we've got a first cross rotation zone to provide us some support. Major support comes in right now at 270. If we do break below it, then next key level is 263 to 265. If for some reason we got to close below that, next key support we'd be looking for is back to 227. On this run up, we're then looking for resistance at 300. Our stop reduction for our double bottom is 307, and then only one profit target on this is 328. Let's check in on the daily for LITECOIN. LITECOIN, you see it's poked a couple times below the rising rotation zone, but now turning back up. This would be really good close if we can get it closing back above the 8. That would be a positive for LITECOIN, and you see how these targets play out on the daily. Key support for this right now at the bottom of the rotation zone on the daily is 245. So if we got to close below that, we're watching then for the 227, and if we got to close below that, we'd then be looking back for it to possibly trade back to 191. So those are all the levels that we're watching on Ethereum, IOTA, and LITECOIN. Best of luck to everybody trading the cryptos, and I hope you're having a great holiday season. Bye for now.